Jeff, good evening, and what's your question this evening for Alderman Carruthers?
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Alderman Carruthers.
Good evening.
My name is Jeff Toot, and I live out in the Ravenswood area, and I have a few questions. The first is, how exactly do I go about becoming an alderman within my area? And the second question is, why is it that Daly discounts every part of Chicago for the most part, except for the area where the cows are, which is against the lake? I think it's ridiculous. I did submit a proposal for a cow for my organization, which is the Jeff Toot Dance Marathon organization out here in Ravenswood. I didn't get a reply. I sent another one, and I sent a contribution to Daly himself. I did not get a reply.
Wow.
I am ready. I'm ready to stand up for the Dance Marathon Enthusiast in Ravenswood, which is, it's an international hub here, basically. And I'm sick of being denied. Now, we're not too far north. We're not too far west. It's time he takes notice of me and my people in the area. Okay, we don't have a cow out here. Now, why don't we have a cow?
You know what?
I wonder if they have a cow, in Cabrini Green. Probably not. And it's ridiculous. Every community deserves a cow in Chicago, and that's what Jeff Toot's here for. And I want to be alderman, and I would like to run next year. I want you to tell me, Jeff Toot, how I can at least take the appropriate steps to become an alderman. Now, I'm only 24. How old do I need to be in order to enact change on my community? Because I love Ravenswood. I've been here for 3 years. And when I did not receive any kind of receipt for my proposals for the cows, I was offended. I have to tell you, boys, I was offended. And also, I appreciate what you guys are doing. I think it's wonderful.
Thanks, Jeff. I just wanted to ask you two things. Number one, I put together some paper mache thing, and I haven't heard back from anybody either. So don't feel so bad about it.
Okay, great.
The other thing, too, is you come from the land of the Beatles, right?
No, sir. Actually, I come from, I used to live in New Orleans.
Oh, I'm talking about the tree beetles. You know,
oh,
the
I
bugs in the
sure
trees.
do. Hey,
Yeah,
you tell me what, boy. I'd say they cut down 3 of them last week.
Wow. Well, let's answer his question. How does he become alderman, and how the heck does he get some response about his cows? So why don't we start with how does he become alderman?
Well, Jeff, I think how you become alderman, I think you just have to really be involved with your constituency out there. You do a lot of good work, a lot of groundwork, a lot of leg work. It's a lot of door-to-door work, and you work hard, and you just assemble an organization. People believe in you, and you fill out your petitions and you run, like so many others do in this city. And it's a lot of hard work. But I'm really surprised that you didn't get a response from the mayor. That's kind of unusual and uncharacteristic of his office. Normally they would respond to anyone who writes to them. I'm surprised. But I'll tell you, I don't have a cow in my ward either, so... So what can I tell you?
Yeah, one of the things, Jeff, you might want to do, just adding to what the alderman is saying, is go down to the Board of Election Commissioners down at City Hall. And, they do have rules and regulations and all that other good stuff, and they lay it out for you. And you do have to collect names on petitions, and you do have to submit those petitions, and there's a challenge period and all that other good stuff, but they can certainly direct you as you go. So what do you think? Between me, you, and Jeff, you think we can put together...
Well, I don't want to... If I tell them too much, I don't want my colleagues mad at me.
I think we can get together and put together a cow. That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
And, we can do like they do with the other cows. How they move them from neighborhood to neighborhood. We move from Jeff's place in Ravenswood to your place on the west side. And we can move it down here to CAC. That's what we can do. That's a good point. Let's go back to the phones.